So let's talk about bringing fruit off a cruise ship and onto a cruise ship. Just posted 2 videos of my day today in Guatemala, and one of part of the video was the fresh fruit that's here. So I'm getting questions like, Christine, can you bring that fresh fruit back to the ship and enjoy it? So let's talk about it. Are you able to bring the fruit onto the ship or off of the ship? Let's get into it. I just woke up from a nap, but you guys probably already guessed that. Anyways, first thing I'm going to mention is you need to check with the cruise line that you are sailing on. Also, it changes port to port. It depends on that port whether you can bring food off the ship, etc. For an example, we just got done doing 3 months in Hawaii, French Polynesia, and there's so much amazing fresh fruit in Hawaii, right? You see it and you want to buy it and you want to bring it back on the ship. So can you do that? Yes, you can. Now, in a lot of these ports, you cannot take food off the ship. You just can't do it. Like in Alaska, in Hawaii, there's going to be messages, there's going to be notices saying don't bring food off the ship. That includes coffee. So in Alaska, a lot of people, they'd like to go and get a coffee. They pay for that coffee and then they try to get off the ship with it, but they either have to drink it real fast or throw it away because you can't take food off the ship. That includes beverages. Now, if the food is package sealed, like a granola bar or a bottle of water, things like that, that's different. So don't worry if you're diabetic, like other members of my family, and you need a little snack in your bag, don't worry, just take a closed bar or closed snack in your backpack. But back to Hawaii and the fruits. So you can buy these fruits and you can bring them back to ship. You can bring them in your room and enjoy them and eat them. Cruise lines don't want everyone doing it because we don't want to, fruit flies and things like that back on the ship. We don't want to bring that. But one of the main things you need to know is if you bring fruit back on a ship from, let's just say, Hawaii, you need to eat it while you're on the ship. You can't go taking that back off in your last port of, let's say, San Diego and flying that fruit home with you. You can go into Kona, you can get some fresh fruit, bring it back on the ship, you can enjoy it in your room, but by the time you leave the ship to go home, you either need to throw that fruit away or you need to have ate it. Does that sound right? Ate it. Eaten it. Anyways, you know what I mean. And again, always check with the cruise line and the ports that you're visiting because I can't give like a blanket explanation on this because every port is different, every country is different, every cruise line's different, and every ship is different. But currently we are on Holland America Line, and let's just say you're going to Hawaii, you want to get fruit, yep, you can bring it back on the ship. Today in Guatemala, you could bring that back on the ship and enjoy it. So I hope I answered your question on that.